Hey guys, welcome back. So in the previous video, it's Defolo again. Sorry. In the previous video, I was working on the landing page. Please remember that the landing page totally depends on how you want it to look. You can design it as you want. There's no restrictions. It's your page. You understand? You can design it to fit whatever thing you want it to fit. Now, I'm just designing this simply because I just want to show you the essence of how to build page, how to build lists, how to create. So to do this, you need to have created content, or you need to have something that you want to share. Sometimes it might not even be, sometimes it might be that you want people to sign up for a course. You understand? So whatever it is, once you've created the content that you want to use to attract them, it doesn't even have to be an ebook or anything. So it might be that you want to do a free webinar that you want people to sign up for. So once you create your list, giving it the appropriate name in MailChimp, just as you saw that we did with the guides, and you can then come to your website to build your landing page. You can build the landing page as it meets your needs, as it fits what you want to do. So now I'm building this one to give out a free ebook. So I've copied the content. So here's the content. So I just want to give it a little bit of formatting. Like I said, nothing serious, just something to make the page not blank. So okay, let me take out this part first. So I can add another, let me add another image of the guide itself. So like I said, design the landing page as it fits your needs. So I'll insert the image. Let's reduce the size as well. So 300. So let's save it. So let me just insert another. So now this is where we are supposed to add our MailChimp list form here. But before then, we need to create our form on WordPress. So let's go. So we'll come back to MailChimp here. We'll come back to our MailChimp and then we'll come to forms. So what we want to do is we want to create a form. So let's title our form the Facebook ads guide. So the list that you remember, these are the two lists that we have on our MailChimp. So the one we want to add people to is this guides. So we click on add new form. So once we click on add new form, it's going to bring us to this page. This is the page where we can create our forms. So now to use forms, email addresses are always compulsory. That's why this one, you see that it is lighter than the rest because it has already been selected. So this is currently what the these are currently the parameters that the form will have, but we want to have more than this. We want to have first name, so it's going to bring this up, and we add click okay. First let me remove that. This is that here. Okay. So we have our email address here already. So let me do that again. First name. We want to make sure that everyone puts in their name. So we click on, is this field required? So we click on this place to make sure that it is required. So we click on add form. So it's going to make it required. You can see it's required. Same as the email address is required. Last name as well. We can use that to as required. So we can go to settings. Yeah, this is already, yeah. All these are in relief. Let's go to appearance. So if we leave this appearance as Sydney, as inherit from Sydney theme, it's just going to give us a look that is based on the Sydney theme that we have installed. But let's say we want, let's choose any of this and click on save. So once we have that there, so we can now come back here. Here we can now add a new session. So in this component place, we will now scroll down until we get to, we will see MailChimp sign up form. Can you see? So we just drag that here. Yeah, so it's going to load. It has loaded now. So we can change this here to say please enter your details to get the guide. So this is what the page will have. So we can click on apply. So it has applied that to the page. So this is what it would look like. So let's see if we can put it in the middle. Content position middle. Just made it to move to the middle. Okay, so I think that's enough. So let's click on save. If we go look at our page now, this is what we are going to have. This is what we are going to have. So now let's now go back to our list now. So for us to make sure that once they enter their email address here, they are going to get the sign up form. There is a series of steps involved. So now let's come to the settings of the, okay, let's go to sign up forms. So we can also set up our sign up forms here. Okay, let's change the let me change the list name so that it doesn't give us that error. List name and default. You can always change all these things later in settings. So let me use the original email address that I created the list with. that I created my account with, so that there is no conflict. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is the original email address. So usually when you use another email address different from the one that you put when you were signing up your account, it's going to be giving you that verification. It's going to require you to verify. So now let's go back to our list. So we want to come to our sign up forms. So then we come to the general forms. So this is where we set up what the pages look like. So originally we have the sign up form on the side, so we are not going to touch the sign up form at all. We are not going to touch this sign up form. What we are going to touch is our confirmation thank you page. So here what we are going to do is that we don't want them to be seeing it. What we want to happen is that we want them to get the book immediately. So usually once they click on confirm subscription in their email address, this is what they will get, but we want them to get the book directly. So that's why we are going to put the link where the book is. So the book already I've put on my drive, so I'll go copy the link to the book and paste here. So I've copied the link to the book, so I'm going to paste it here. So typically when you have the content like that, you can upload it into your Google Drive and then you get the shareable link and then you paste here. So I click on save here. So now it has been saved now. So anytime we sign up, this is where it's going to redirect to. So let's quickly try that out. So let's go open that page now. Pages. So let's go view it. This is the page. So let's assume somebody has a link to the page and they want to sign up. So let's put so if we click on sign up now, it's going to tell us. So it has said, thank you, your sign up request was successful. Please check your email box to confirm. So let's go check that email box now. So I'm going to check the email. So this is the message that was sent. So I'm sure you are very familiar. I'm sure you've signed up to a number of links as well. So this is what you get. So when I click on yes, subscribe me. Okay, so it's going to say that I should confirm my humanity. Subscribe me to list. So once can you see what happened now? So it brings you to the original page. So sometimes even if it's like another link you want to redirect them to, you can always put that link. You can always put that link here. So once you put that link here, that is where it will direct them to. So guys, that's it for list building. So if you have anything that you want to build your list for, it could be a free content, it could be a course that you want to take, that's how to do it in one step. Like I said earlier, there are several steps. All you just need to do is more exploration, and you master all of these other steps, and then you begin to use anyone as it suits you. Bye guys.